This time of year has a lot of people reevaluating their lives and their jobs. We're talking to a career coach for some tips on how to get unstuck in your career and get a new job or negotiate a raise. Elizabeth Pearson is the author of Career Confinement: How to Free Yourself, Find Your Guides, and Seize the Fire of Inspired Work.
And Elizabeth joins us now. Good morning.
Morning, Elizabeth.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on. I'm thrilled to be back in Chicago and talking about this.
Good. We're happy to have you here. So, a lot of adults, middle-aged, older, fantasize about, hey, I'm just going to leave my job. I want to do something different, but of course, it's the golden handcuffs. I can't, leave the paycheck, and I've got to still earn a living. So how do you start?
Yeah, well, people have very real bills to pay. So I don't advise just waking up one day and quitting your job. I think you should have a plan. But I think you should also see that feeling of wanting to grow or expand is a good thing. I think it's our soul saying, you know what, maybe I want to learn something new. Maybe I'm meant for more. So whatever you do, don't just push it down and go back to your job and fall kind of back into that comfort zone. I think that you should start with, understanding what the market looks like. Like, what industry do you want to be in? If you love your industry, stay in it. Make a list of other companies that you'd always wanted to work for. And then really, once you develop this plan, you just have to work the plan and don't give up.
And how important is it to toot your own horn, to make sure that people know your accomplishments? Yes. And I think, everyone, particularly I think sometimes with women, you feel maybe not comfortable saying like, hey, I did this, this, and this, and this.
Right.
And sometimes that applies to men as well. But how important is it to do that?
It's incredibly important, Lauren. I mean, what's that saying? Closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
You have to be an advocate for yourself, because if you're not drinking your own Kool-Aid, why should your boss? Why should they give you more money? Sitting back and just assuming that they're seeing your value and are going to reward that financially is a quick way to feel like you're being ignored, and then you start to want to leave. So I say check in with your boss every month. Say, what are some areas of growth that you're seeing that I should be leaning into? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? And then ask for help in those areas where maybe they're saying, hey, this X and Y isn't doing really great. You need some support there. And say, okay, well, how can you help me? Is there somebody who can mentor me? Or, do some online classes. Take it upon yourself to better yourself, and then really research what you should be getting paid, because some people are just pulling a number out of the sky.
Absolutely.
Oh, I want another 5,000 or this. Really do some research. Glassdoor, there's all survey.com, salary.com. There's all sorts of websites where you can plug in where you live and what you do to find out what your market value is.
So in this book, do you go into specific industries about where a lot of the change is happening, or do you kind of speak more generally about the entire workforce?
It's a little bit more general. In each chapter, there's a specific client that we helped. So there's roughly 13 different industries, if you will, in the book, where we talk through how to get yourself unstuck and moving. But really, at the end of the day, it's just making a life pivot. I think you have to really ask yourself, is this what I want out of life? Is this what I manifested here to experience? And if there's areas that are lacking, then I think it's our responsibility to really dig in and see, how can I help myself? And I always say too, get spiritual. I think we have ancestors and guides out there who are constantly trying to help us. So I don't think you have to go it alone. And I think a lot of women carry a lot of weight, and they think, oh, I'm just going to figure it out myself, and I don't want to ask for help. But that's really going to be something that is going to burn you out. You really need to ask your support system. The other thing I say is call in those favors. If you know people that are working at a company that you love or from your past that you made a connection with, a lot of times we're like, well, I'm going to hold on to that.
Yes, yeah.
Don't do it now. Call in that favor and then do something nice for them so that you can earn more favors. But don't just kind of stay in the place of mediocrity that doesn't feel like it fits you anymore.
I wanted to ask you about LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn. I don't know, Dan, if you're on LinkedIn, but I get on there and I'm like, I don't really know what to do with this, and maybe that's just more of a function of our jobs. But how important is LinkedIn generally speaking?
Yeah, it's incredibly important. I mean, it's basically your website. If you don't have your own personal website, LinkedIn is the representation of you. So for you, Lauren, you could post something on, media coaching, right?
Yeah.
Some tips and tricks.
Yeah.
And then when you create that, or just, add a hyperlink of an article that you really like, and then add some commentary to it, and then it really helps establish you as a credible subject matter expert. So no matter what industry you're in, just make sure that you're trying to contribute, right? And say here's what I found and it's very useful, so I'll share it. But people ignore LinkedIn and they let their profile slip, and then your SEO is going to go down, and then headhunters aren't going to be able to find you.
Right. Oh, so you mentioned headhunters, so that's a key kind of part of this?
I think so. Recruiters play a huge role in making a job switch. First is your network. So you have to really work your network, ask for those favors. And then secondly, roughly 83% of jobs come from recruiters, and 97% of them pull from LinkedIn. So it's all connected.
Just real quick, in terms of money, I think everybody thinks about this toward the end of the year, like, hey, this is the amount of money that I want to make next year. But it seems like one of the tips is that this should be a year-round conversation, though. So it's not just coming up annually once a year.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody should feel blindsided in an end-of-the-year review, right? When they say, oh, we're not going to give you your bonus, or you're only going to get this percentage merit increase because you were lacking in these areas, right? Have like a standing one-on-one call with your boss. I love to do it weekly if they are too busy for that, at least monthly. And do what we said, right? Like go through and say, what do I need to do to get on track to hit that goal to make that bonus? But by all means, don't wait until the end of the year, because a lot of times then you'll overcompensate and maybe you're doing a great job and you're unaware of it, you know? And so do that monthly check-in.
Yeah. All right, a lot of good advice, and we learned that Lauren's on LinkedIn now, so I don't know, maybe she's
Sometimes
exploring
I don't
another
even know
career.
I'm on LinkedIn.
Right,
But I
yeah,
am.
she's going to med school now.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
thank you much. I really
Thanks so much,
enjoyed
Elizabeth.
this
So nice
advice.
to
Here
meet
for
you.
more, check out elizabethpearson.com. You can follow her on Instagram there, and then you have a podcast as well.
Yes, I do.
All right, Ascend and Transcend. Thanks so much, and
Thanks,
happy
Elizabeth.
holidays.
Thanks, guys.